Good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Jordan Derensberg here. Hello to everyone on KVU.com, the KVU app, and YouTube. We're trying to get on Facebook, but we're having issues this morning with Facebook, so bear with us, and we're going to have more details on your forecast coming up at 7 a.m. on KVU Weekend Daybreak with Malia Mazumoto anchoring for Adam this weekend. Now let's go ahead. Let's take a look outside, and we're going to take it to the wall. This is a live look from our downtown weather camera that is overlooking Lady Bird Lake and the Pfluger pedestrian bridge and the skyline. Indeed, that is from the Zach Theater right there on Lamar, and we are looking at just a few light clouds right there in that shot. Looks like a really nice shot this morning. Temperatures right now upper 60s, lower 70s area wide. We are looking mostly cloudy in some spots like Georgetown as well as LaGrange. There is along and east of I-35. Seeing a little bit more cloud cover than everyone else in central Texas. Now, allergens have improved a little bit. Mold still medium, still having elevated levels of alternaria, so you definitely want to have the allergy medication for that if you're allergic to that. But we've also got ash, grass, mulberry, and hickory in the low counts. And you can find this each and every day on KVU.com as well as the KVU app. Nothing really doing on our satellite and radar, just a few high clouds that were sliding past earlier this morning. But by and large, we have been humid, even though we've been mostly dry. We've got a couple of spots again above that tropical threshold, like what we've had this morning for dew points with 71 San Marcos, 73 LaGrange. But the good news for the hill country, y'all are a little more comfortable. Y'all are in those lower 60s for those dew points, so it feels a little bit more comfortable outside. Now, the Georgetown Red Poppy Festival is all day today, and we're expecting partly to mostly cloudy skies and temperatures in those upper 80s to lower 90s. And there you see it, 89 by the time we get to your Tuesday. We do have those clouds break for sunshine later on your Monday afternoon, and I wouldn't be surprised if any of these 3 days consist of highs getting close to the 90-degree mark. Now, as we take a look at our upper level forecast, there's that ridge of high pressure that's going to keep us nice and dry for today. But then watch as this area of low pressure slides on into the Lone Star State. What that's going to do is that's going to increase some of our storm chances. I have it at around 40% for the evening hours and maybe even a 10% chance early Thursday morning as the last little bit passes out. But then by the time we get to Friday, another system could make its way through, and we do have a chance of maybe a few of those scattered storms as well. Temperature-wise, Friday and Saturday, looking at around 91 to 90 a piece. However, that's still 5-6 days out. A lot has to be hashed out between now and then. The coolest day, I have a gut feeling, is going to be Wednesday when we do have those afternoon thunderstorms with that system moving through. Rainfall totals don't look all that impressive. Well, they didn't, but now some of the long-range model data has started to swap a little bit, and now we could be looking at much better rainfall totals. And I'm going to show you that here in just a second, but first I'm going to take it right back here to Cam 4. I know a lot of us hope I've had a very good weekend so far, but let's take a look at our rainfall model comparisons. And we're going to show you that in the box here. Going to go ahead and put that in. And as we take a look at our European and GFS models, now we're looking at around an inch. Some isolated areas could get around 1.5 inches, maybe even 2 inches. The GFS is a little more optimistic than the European model, but I think the European model is a little more accurate, and I'm still thinking around 1/2 inch to maybe even 1 inch of rain. But this is why we tell y'all to stick to KVUs, because these models love to switch it up, down, all around like Nintendo. And definitely you're going to want to watch this particular forecast over these next few days, because a lot more beneficial rain could really help our drought situation. As you probably saw on Thursday, Fayette County has now fallen into the extreme drought category, but the rest of the coastal plains was in the severe category. But remember, this was counted before a lot of the rain this past week on Tuesday afternoon. So definitely, we should see improvements for next Thursday's drought monitor. But again, we're going to continue to watch this. We're going to continue to pay very close attention to all of this. Now, it is 6:40 right now. Comments on YouTube have been turned off, and they've been turned off for a minute. So we're going to see, there's only like 5 of y'all watching right now. But by and large, we're looking at how much time we've been on. How long have we been on? Let's see. I think we've been on about 5 or 6 minutes or so. Let's look at the timing. Oh, we've been on almost 7 minutes. That's good. So we're tracking, again, a really good chance of rain. I'm going to step on out because we've got about 20 minutes left until the show, and we'll have more details for you on KV Weekend Daybreak starting at 7 a.m. and going until 9 a.m., except for that 8:30 half hour where we have Texas This Week with Ashley Goodo with all the latest on your Texas political headlines. And we're always going to be here at your time, anytime on KVU.com, right here on the KVU app, and also on KVU Plus on your Fire Stick, Apple TV, or Roku. So we'll see y'all in about